We were shorter, but now it's high again.
Uh-oh. Hello. There we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2022 Smithsonian Folklife Festival. Woo! Thank you so much for making it out. I'm Logan Clark. I'm the executive assistant for Smithsonian Folkways Recordings.
And I'm Meredith Holmgren, curator of American Women's Music.
We're delighted to welcome you all to tonight's concert. For over 50 years, the festival has convened people on the National Mall to explore, exchange, and engage the power of culture and creativity in our lives today. This year, we feature artists and partners from the United Arab Emirates and Earth Optimism, as well as additional special programming related to creative enterprises based in cultural traditions. You can add your festival stories to ours on social media using the hashtag 2022 Folklife, and that's one word, Folklife.
The Smithsonian Folklife Festival is produced by the Center for Folklife and Cultural Heritage in partnership with the National Park Service. The festival is made possible by people like you, so visit festival.si.edu to join our community of contributors. We also receive federally appropriated funds, Smithsonian Trust funds, contributions from governments, businesses, foundations, and individuals, in-kind assistance, and money from food, recording, and craft sales. This year, additional support is provided by the Timoshev Family Foundation.
Great. The festival strives to maintain an accessible and inclusive environment for visitors of all abilities. So if you are in need of accessible seating options or assistive listening during this presentation, please see our accessibility venue manager volunteer who will be wearing an Ask Me button. She's right over there. Thank you for assistance. Detailed accessibility information about all of our festival accessibility services, including ASL interpretation, audio description, real-time captioning, and a variety of other services can be found on our festival website or by visiting the information booths. And the accessibility team works really hard to make this a great experience for everybody. So use the services. Yeah.
Tonight's concert celebrates the opening of a new exhibition called Music Herstory, Women and Music of Social Change, which opened just this week in the Smithsonian Libraries Gallery at the National Museum of American History. The exhibition looks at the incredible contributions of women to music and social change, from nursery rhymes, bluegrass, and punk rock to the civil rights movement and women's suffrage. The exhibition is produced by the Center for Folklife and Cultural Heritage and the Smithsonian Libraries and Archives, and it's sponsored by the American Women's History Initiative. The American Women's History Initiative researches, amplifies, and disseminates diverse histories of women in preparation for the forthcoming Smithsonian American Women's History Museum. The new initiative could not come at a more critical time. It and the forthcoming museum will recognize women's accomplishments, the histories they've made, and the communities that they represent. We are especially grateful for tonight's sponsors, including Smithsonian Libraries and Archives, the American Women's History Initiative, and Smithsonian Folkways Recordings.
Thank you. We are honored especially to have Smithsonian Folkways veteran Meredith Holmgren feature Folkways musicians and items in the Music Herstory exhibition that she curated. So when you visit, and again, it's at the National Museum of American History, just right over there, you'll be able to see some of our first test pressings, photographs capturing the impact of pioneering women musicians on the Folkways label, like Alice Gerrard, Hazel Dickens, Barbara Dane, Bernice Johnson Reagan, Elizabeth Cotten, and more. Tonight's artist, Alice Gerrard, and band, many special guests, holds a special place for Smithsonian Folkways. She and Hazel Dickens released 2 of their earliest albums on Folkways Records. And those 2 albums, Who's That Knocking and Won't You Come and Sing For Me, will be re-released actually later this year on vinyl LP from Smithsonian Folkways. And also, in addition, the seminal compilation, The Pioneering Women of Bluegrass, also by Hazel and Alice, will be re-released accompanied by a bonus never before heard track. So look for that coming out this fall. You'll be very inspired by what you hear here, and you can buy a lot of their music and support the musicians.
So without further ado, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce tonight's performer, Alice Gerrard. We could not have found a more perfect fit for tonight's concert, recognizing the impact of women in music. Alice Gerrard is an award-winning legend of folk, old-time, and bluegrass music. She's a multi-talented musician, composer, singer, and music editor. Together with Hazel Dickens in the 60s and 70s, she established one of the first commercially successful women-fronted bluegrass bands. In fact, she and Hazel are both featured in the Music Herstory exhibition as musical groundbreakers. Gerrard has appeared on more than 20 recordings and performed with groups like the Strange Creek Singers and the Back Creek Buddies. Her solo albums have likewise been met with critical acclaim. In 1987, she founded the Old Time Herald, a widely read music publication dedicated to old-time music, and served as its editor through 2003. A tireless advocate for traditional music, Alice has won numerous honors, including the International Bluegrass Music Association Distinguished Achievement Award, the Virginia Arts Commission Award, an Indie Award, and the North Carolina Folklore Society's Tom Jarrell Award. Please join us in welcoming to the stage music legend Alice Gerrard.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming out. We're going to take a minute to get ourselves sort of set up here, so bear with us. I don't have the most current set up there. So why don't we start out sense? I can. Maybe that's going to do it. Should we get something?
That seems pretty good.
I don't really need. Like this. Oh, God, you're kidding.
Do you want me to do it right
Hopefully
now?
it's in tune.
You need to get the lead. Can you tape that in by any chance? Can you tape this thing in?
I could. I mean,
Whoa, this is, we
Like
played
that?
this last. Here,
I'll do that for you.
this is the second one.
I just don't want it to.
We'll get it together here shortly.
However you need is great.
I'd like to get something else.
Yeah.
Here, have my phone.
Ah, good idea.
Get it on his face and the edges.
Yes.
There's that.
That's great.
Put all of them up at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit of fortune here. So let me just introduce, we're going to get a gang up here after a while, but for right now, this is Tatiana Hargraves on the fiddle. And on mandolin, and we're going to play a little banjo later on, we have Reed Stutz. You want to try coal miners?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get a flat pick. Hold on one sec. Well, we thought it might be a good idea to do at least one of the songs that Hazel and I had on our recording. So this is the one called, it's an old Carter family song called Coal Miners Blues. Coal Miners Blues. And I'd sort of like to say that it seems ironic to me that this is a festival honoring women and their achievements, while at the same time the Supreme Court has set them back at least 50 years. So we're going to play, and we'll have a guest getting up later on. Coal Miners Blues. Oh yeah. Okay. I haven't done this in a while. Some blues are just blues, mine are the miners' blues. Some blues are just blues, mine are the miners' blues. My troubles are coming by threes and by twos. Blues and more blues, it's that cold black blues. Blues and more blues, it's that cold black blues. Got coal in my hair, got coal in my shoes. These blues are so blue, they are the cold black blues. These blues are so blue, they are the cold black blues. The mind must have sharpened these picks that I use. You say they are blues, these old miners' blues. You say they are blues, these old miners' blues. We'll lay off tomorrow with the coal miners' blues. I'm out with these blues, the dirty cold black blues. I'm out with these blues, the dirty cold black blues. We're gonna lay off tomorrow with the coal miners' blues. Coal Miners Blues. Okay, let me get flat pick.
Oh, nice.
That's good. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a tune that comes from Sam and Kirk McGee from sunny Tennessee, and it's a song about a cow called "Milk 'Em in the Evening Blues."
Watch out for that low E string now.
Yeah. Can I get that? They're waiting for me. Let's see. Reed does. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You gotta milk them in the morning and feed them. Milk them in the evening blues. Now this old barnyard heifer got me blue down to my shoes. I'm up in the morning before anything stirs. Smacked with a tail full of cockleburs. You gotta milk them in the morning and feed them. Milk them in the evening blues. You gotta milk them in the morning and feed them. Milk them in the evening blues. Now this old walleye Jersey ain't worth to cut the cheeches. I've hard all day bringing in my crop. When I go to milk, you won't give nigh a drop. I gotta milk them in the morning and feed them. Milk them in the evening blues. Turn around. Gotta milk them in the morning and feed them. Milk them in the evening blues. Now I don't know why I don't sell you, except look at the money I lose. I'll pour in the bucket, kick over the stool. I swear I'm gonna swap you for a blue-nosed mule. You gotta milk them in the morning and feed them. Milk them in the evening blues. You gotta milk them in the morning and feed them. Milk them in the evening blues. Now look here, old heifer, I'm really gonna tell you the news. I know I just said you wouldn't give nigh a drop, but bless your little heart, I love you so much it hurts. You gotta milk them in the morning and feed them. Milk them in the evening blues. You gotta milk them in the morning and feed them. Milk them in the evening blues. Oh, wait, Marcy. Okay. I forgot to introduce, over here on my left, I asked her if she'd play on this song. That thing she's playing is a banjo that got above its raising, I think.
Cello banjo.
But this is Marcy Markser from right here in DC area. Yeah, we'll call you back hopefully. She's coming back a little bit later. Oops. Ugh. This next song is a song I wrote. A lot of you may remember Elizabeth Cotten, who lived in this area for many, many years. She was born down where I live now, near Durham, North Carolina, in Carborough, North Carolina. And she came up here with her family and lived here for many years. And we were good friends. We toured together a lot. And so she told me one time as we were talking, sitting in the car, driving the night or something, we were talking about the future and what she'd like to do. And she said, when I die, I don't want to be put in the ground. I just don't like that idea. What she wanted to do was be laid out on a river and go floating down the river and have all her friends stand on the bank and wave at her as she went by, which I thought was a beautiful picture. And, excuse me. So I wrote this song with some poetic license in the name of the river for Elizabeth Cotten. It's called the Sweet South Anna River. Yeah. On the sweet South Anna River, where the leafy waters flow, she whiled away her childhood days in the sweet long ago. Her voice echoes down the river from the distant shores of home. Remember me, I was a queen, don't you cry when I'm gone. And let the river carry me on, past the red bud and the pine. And won't you sing to me as I take my leave? You're gonna miss me all the time. When my life on earth is ended and the music fades away, don't lay me down in the cold dark ground in some lonesome old grave on the sweet South Anna River, where soft breezes fan the air. Just lay me down in a silvery gown, wildflowers in my hand, and let the river carry me on, past the red bud and the pine. And won't you sing to me as I take my leave? You're gonna miss me all the time. me all the time. Remember me, I was a queen. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm Gone was the title of the last recording that she made. You want to try the fish? Yeah. Okay, let me put this one This next song was given to me quite a few years ago when I was playing at a concert in Bozeman, Montana. And after the concert, he or she, I don't even remember, came up and handed me this paper with some words on it and said she thought I might like this song. And she said it was to be sung to the tune of How Can I Keep From Singing? And it's entitled, How Can I Keep From Fishing? And I just discovered it, I just discovered it recently in a stack of papers and thought, oh, this is kind of a cool song. Let's figure this out and do it. So we're going to try it. Oh, sounds good. Oh, yeah. A fly tied on a graphite rod above my head is swishing. A mountain stream, a sportsman's dream. How can I keep from fishing? No job can stop my angling thoughts. For every day I'm wishing that life could pay its own sweet way, and I could keep on fishing. For when the river round me roars, I know the fish they live in. For when they bite a well-tied fly, I know the joy it giveth. No job can stop my angling thoughts. For every day I'm wishing that I could put up a sign that simply says gone fishing. That's a nice one. Let's see. Oh. B. I'm so happy to see Tom Gray here tonight. If any of you know who Tom is, he's a wonderful bass player, played the seldom seen and country gentleman for many years. So glad to see you, Tom. I love you too. This is kind of a country song I wrote. Years ago, Hazel and I recorded a song that had in it something about the surges swell, talking about an ocean. And I've always wanted to use that in a song, so I did in this one. This song has a water theme, but it's about second chances. Let's see. Oh yeah, no intro. Here I go again, falling in love again, just when my road of life had reached an even keel. maybe this time. And I think it's time for December Days.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to let Reed tell you about this tune he wrote, because he wrote it, and he knows more about it than me. Reed Stutz.
Yeah. Thanks, Alice. Well, I'm stoked to be here. Thanks for hanging out with us. This is like a fun little mandolin tune that I wrote, and it's got a kind of chipper quality, as you'll hear. So it sort of has the spirit of a flower in it, and I found it kind of on a rainy, wintry day. So something about it, you know, felt like finding a flower in the middle of winter, so I called it December Daisy. And it's a lot of fun to play with Alice and Tuss. What's up?
I'm just getting clued in here.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, and it's going to be on a recording right quick here, hopefully. Coming up, let's see. Oh, duet time. Okay, Tatiana and Reed, we all live sort of in the same music community in Durham, North Carolina, and they sing together a lot, so I thought, well, they should do a couple of duets while they're up here on the stage. Are you happy about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so please make them welcome Tatiana Hargraves and Reed Stutz doing a couple of duets here. Take it away. Yes. Reed, you want to use my guitar?
Yeah,
And make sure you tune it when you get done.
I'll do my best. Try to leave it more.
Before you start, let me just check here. Oh, yeah.
Not pretty high. There we go.
Well, it's such a thrill to be up here with Alice and be here at the Smithsonian Folklife Festival. When I was just first moved to Durham, about 5-6 years ago, I was digitizing photos that Alice had taken at this festival, I don't know, in 1969, and marveling at all the amazing musicians that were there, and so it's pretty cool to get to be up here on this stage with Alice today. We're gonna do, which one do you want to do first? We're gonna do a song that we learned from Rose Maddox, but it's originally Woody Guthrie's song.
Sure.
It's called The Philadelphia Lawyer. Let me switch sides.
Yeah.
You count it off.
1, 2, 3.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Well, we're kind of filling out the set here, just mixing it up in different configurations. So Tati and I are going to do one more and then bring back Alice and a bunch of other fun musicians are coming up later. We good all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking having Alice just sitting there judging us.
Is that why you asked to switch positions? Because I couldn't tell if she was there. Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
one more song.
All right, one more song.
Just a good old bluegrass love song, and learned it from the bluegrass champs, the Stoneman family. It's called "I Want to Be Loved, But Only by You." I don't know who wrote it though. I should know that. Sorry. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
But only by your lips, dear, for you're the only one who'll ever do. I want someone to hug and call me honey. I want to be loved, but only by you. Oh, I need someone to help me in my sorrow, someone whose heart will be as true, someone who will stay with me forever. Oh, I want to be loved, but only by you. I want to kiss, but only by someone to hug and call me honey. I want to be loved, but only by you. Decide to love me, darling, will you tell me that your love will be as true? Then we'll be happy and home together. Yes, I want to be loved, but only by you. I want to be kissed, but only by your lips, dear, for you're the only one who'll ever do. I want someone to hug and call me honey. I want to be loved, but only by you. Yes, I want to be loved, but only by you. Thanks.
Let's hear it for Tatiana and Reed. Good job, you guys.
I think it's in G.
Oh. Okay.
That's in G sharp.
Yes, it is. You have to give it again. This is a song I wrote about, 8 or 9 years ago, inspired by many old people. I say old because they were old then, I'm old now. So I have to use that word wisely, but they were old folks from whom I learned a lot of music. And we'd go to visit people, and one of these an old fiddler who was in his 90s was old. He was really old. He was in his 90s, and the thing that really bothered him was that there were no longer any people friends of his that knew what he knew about growing up around him anymore, and he missed that very much. So that kind of inspired this song called Calling Me Home. And I was really proud to have it recorded recently by Rhiannon Giddens, and her album won a Grammy. This is the title cut on that album. So we're going to try this as a trio. An old friend lay on his dying bed, held my hand to his bony breast, and he whispered low as I bent my head, oh, they're calling me home, they're calling me home, my time has come to sail away. I know you'd love for me to stay, but I miss my friends of yesterday. gold. Oh, they're calling me home. They're calling me home. Now, friends, gather round and bid me goodbye. My body's bound, but my soul shall fly. My little light shining from the sky. Oh, they're calling me home. They're calling me home. Nice job. Calling me home. Good job. Yeah. Oh my God, very good. Oops. I'm doing a Ralph Stanley. Look at my watch here. Let's see, what's next on the list here? Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, that's good. And we're going to bring Marcy out once again. Beautiful, guys.
If you're wondering, you can follow Alice Gerrard on Instagram.
Oh, you made her do it, Heather.
She's up to all kinds of good things, and you're going to want to know about every one of them.
And you'll want to meet her dog, Polly, too. There's lots of good dog content.
If you follow Alice on Instagram, you can see Polly fetch her a beer from the fridge.
Yeah, boy. And she fetches the beer and she closes the refrigerator door.
And then
she recycles the can.
Then she recycles the can. It's true, people. Let's see. I wrote this song. It's kind of a little bit of an answer song, inspired by a song that Conway Twitty recorded a while back called "The Want To in Your Eyes." How many people remember that at all? No? No country fans here? Hey, Conway Twitty. Anyway, he was talking about, he saw a woman in a bar and he could tell that she wanted him because of the want to in her eyes. And I said, well, that's kind of presumptuous. Let's write a song. So Hazel and I recorded this a while back. It's called Mary Johnson. Oh, you got some. Yay.
Sweet, thanks.
I guess let's put this up here. Maybe. Yeah, that's great. Great.
Thanks.
And Marcy's going to play bass on the banjo cello. Oh, it sounds great. I'm just sitting in this barroom. Yes, that's whiskey that you see. And my name is Mary Johnson. Lord, my feet are killing me. I've been working hard and I just stopped in before I head on home. And if you're thinking something different, friend, well, you sure are thinking wrong. And if you think you're reading want to in these big blue eyes of mine, well, it's only a reflection of the want to in your mind. Now, I like good time talking, and I like good company. And if you could see things my way, well, you know we might be friends. But you think my being here alone, and sometimes, and this might be your time. And you see unsatin pillows, sweet perfume, forbidden wine. And you think I'm thinking on those lines, and now and then I do. Oh, but just like you, the want to's a little thing I like to choose. So if you think you really want to, in these big brown eyes of mine, oh, it's only a reflection of the want to in your mind. Thank you. It's nice to see some people dancing out there on the grass. Okay, we have a special guest. Is she here? This is a partner of Tatiana's. They play together a lot. They tour. They have several recordings. They just have a new recording, and you can just tell them about that. It's a wonderful recording, and I'd like them to do a couple of songs here tonight. Banjo, fiddle, duet, singing Allison DeGroot and Tatiana again. Oops.
Well, we'll start with a tune for Lily Mae Ledford, who was in the Coon Creek Girls, which was the first all-girl string band on the radio in the 30s. And it's her version of Sally Gooden.
Well, thank you so much. It's so great to be here hanging out with Alice and Tati and Reed and some other special guests. A lot of the stuff that Tati and I do from old archival recordings, there's always an Alice thread that we can find
This is one from our first album called I Don't Want to Get Married.
How about another big hand for them? Thanks, Allison. So, Kathy, after this? No. Not yet. What was the name of the album that you just put out, Tatiana?
Hurricane Clarice.
Hurricane Clarice. Check it out, it's really great.
Well, after today, we're going to go into the studio and record a new album with Alice with all of her new music that you've mostly written in the past couple of years.
Yeah, the pandemic got me going. Nothing else to do.
And this next one is one of the new ones.
I wrote this song because a lot of bad stuff is happening in this country. And this is called Old Jim Crow. Let's see, 1, 2, 4. Oh, is yours starting it? I forget who started. 1, 2.
Your mother, gather round, take a one father, gather round, my sisters and my brothers, old Jim Crow, they're trying to come back again. Yeah, he's a creeping around, trying to come and get you. 7 times till you don't know what hit you. Deceiver, deluder with a killer con, look away, and everything you got's like gone. Oh well, I thought Jim Crow was on his deathbed. Thought I saw the carver carving his half head. Thought they wrapped him in his winding sheet, but he done thrown out as a hidden street. So now you better gather round, take a warning your mothers. Gather round, take a warning your fathers. Gather round, all my sisters and my brothers. Old Jim Crow, they're trying to come back again. Well, in 1965, we almost got him. Hollered and he cursed, but we kept him to the bottom. 2022, he's crawling out once more. Backhand gerrymandered, it's all the same Jim Crow. Yeah, he's blowing across the land like an old southeaster, all dressed up like a two-bit preacher. Bony fingers reaching for the hard-won prize, trying to steal it back before our very eyes. So now you better gather round, take a warning your mothers. Gather round, take a warning your fathers. Gather round, all you festival goers. Old Jim Crows are trying to come back again. Old Jim Crows are trying to come back again. Try to kick him back into his hole again. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I got that first version after. Okay. All right. We've got some special guests. One of them has already been out here, but the other one here is Kathy Fink. And we're going to do a few songs with them. Oh, let's see. That's okay. Well, wait. You do one. Just one. Okay. Hey, people. Kathy Fink and Marcy Marks are old friends of a lot of people here. I've known them for I don't know how many years. When, Kathy, did we?
Mid-1970s?
Probably.
When we
maybe
both in
even-
elementary school?
Right on, girl. Okay, they're going to do a song, and then we're going to do a bunch together.
It's a pretty big thrill to be here. First of all, I think this incredible core trio with Alice and Tatiana and Reed is just one of the most gorgeous things I've ever heard.
Yep, absolutely.
And Alice and I have off and on been making music together probably since about the mid-1970s. Not to mention the fact that you could say that I musically grew up on every album she made as it was coming out. I was the Western Canadian promotion for Hazel and Alice, I can tell you that right now. And it's also great to hear Alison DeGroot, who learned how to play banjo from my friend Daniel Kulak that I taught about 45 years ago. So it all comes around and it's great to be here. Well, Marcy and I are going to do a song that I wrote with Tom Paxton. We've got a new album coming out soon, and this is a song about one of the great female outlaws of the Wild West. Her name was Pearl Hart, and in 1899 she was the second girl to rob a stagecoach, but the first one not to get her head blown off in the process. Right there, that's important. But secondly, she was an amazing woman suffragist back in 1899, and this is her story.
Is all the Wild West. The secret to success, she said, was always stick to what you do the best. Well, an outlaw needs a gun, so of course outlaw said, whoopee, I'll get two. If I can stop a stage, just imagine what a second gun can do. You'd leave. Not to get her head blown off. So rob the stage is just then the Pearl and sweetheart Joe Boo did. They gave the victims meal money, ran off in the desert where they hid. She was the Pearl of Arizona with a heart as big as all the Wild West. Success, she said, is always stick to what you do the best. The next morning they were up before the judge, and they asked her to plead guilty, but our Percy showed she would not budge. I refused to come before a court of law that I'm accused of breaking, this is important, a law that's made by men alone, and women had no part in it. Cause surprise, she was carrying a child. Now here's history will remember our Pearl for words and deeds of 1899. She rocked the stage and gave back a couple bucks, and everybody's fine. She was the Pearl of Arizona with a heart as big as all the Wild West. Success, she said, was always stick to what you do the best. Everybody yodel. Thank you very much. Look her up, Pearl Hart. Someplace between myth and legend, which is exactly where we all live now, isn't it? What key are we going to?
I think we're going to
Sun to sun.
Okay. Thanks again, Kathy, Fink, and Marcy Markser. Let's hear it for them. Old friends, good old friends. And I'm curious, is my family here? Make yourself known. All right.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big family.
I know. It's a good family. No, wait a second, let's see.
But are the great grandchildren here? Isn't it hard to believe that Alice Gerrard is a great grandma?
Yeah. My grandson just had identical, he and his wife just had identical twin boys. I haven't seen them yet. This song is called Sun to Sun. And let's see, we're arranging it as we go along here. Let's see, so it starts out, let's see, let's go down the line or something like that.
Okay.
Let's go this way, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
It's called Sun to Sun. What's wrong, people, with this old town? Everywhere I go, I hear the same old sound. Talk, 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 talk from sun to sun. While we talk, another fool goes and buys a gun. Pretty little girl in her pretty new pink socks got shot up just a walking down the sidewalk. Dreams all gone, all dead and gone. While they died, another fool went and bought a gun. Sweet little kids sprayed with bullets in a schoolhouse. No one seems to give a damn. We're living in a madhouse. Prayers, tears, prayers from sun to sun. While we pray, another fool goes and buys a gun. Walking around in a world gone crazy. Big shot politicians in their black Mercedes. Won't do nothing, not one thing from sun to sun. While doing nothing, another fool went and bought a gun. talk from sun to sun. While we weep and moan and love with food, clothes and buys are done. Everybody. I will say that the Senate, Congress finally passed a sort of a bill that's will be a helpful, but we need them to do more. That's my feeling anyway. And of course, they did that, and then the Supreme Court threw it in their face with their ruling on guns in New York State. Good old Supreme Court, man. Okay, let's see. Payday. I wrote this song quite a while back for a friend of mine who lived in Mount Airy, North Carolina. She was the daughter of an old-time fiddler that's fairly well known, Tommy Gerrard. And, excuse me. And she worked in a hosiery mill. That was her job. Before all the mills around there went overseas, she worked in Spencer's hosiery mill. And she worked hard every day for not very much money. And she'd come home often to her dad's house, and there'd be a group of people there playing music, and she'd fix supper for everybody. And then she loved to flatfoot dance, and she would just dance in the kitchen while people were playing in the other room. Her name was Ardini Munkus, and this is her song called Payday at the Mill. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna, can you see me okay, Kathy? Yeah. Okay.
Even when I'm here, or should I pull back?
Yeah, no.
You look good, Alice.
Yeah. Can I have some water? Oh wait, where did I put my water? Sorry. Hydrate. Is everybody drinking enough water out there? Don't forget to do that. Okay. I got a swing in my walk, got a song in my talk. I'm a weekday working woman, weekend queen, a time clock lady with a lazy dream. I ain't got no fancy furs, diamond rings, hills, but I'm just a ride for Saturday night. It's payday at the mill, Lord, 8 hours, sewing up the collars and sleeves. Pays too little, I got no cheese. we have one more song. Get my way. Many of you may know about the North Carolina House Bill 2. Are you familiar with that? It was the bill that our legislature, in their infinite wisdom, put into law that says you have to use the bathroom that corresponds to the gender that's on your birth certificate. Well, that didn't go over too well for the most part, so ultimately they had to change it, but it's not that much better. So where are we going? Oh, no, keep those G sharp. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I wrote a song. It was just crying for a song called Keep It Off the Seat. One, two. Oh. Yeah, I might. Sorry. Oh, you found it. All right. No, I think it'll stay there. Oh. Used to be an A, now it's in G sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Checking out the who's. North Carolina's in deepest doo-doo. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? HB to you're in a heap of trouble. Straight white men living in a bubble. Money, 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 leaving on the double. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do? 2, 3. Lurking around the powder room door. Biggest bunch of bigots that ever was born. A general assembly of golden dopes with their heads stuck in the toilet bowl. HD to you're in a heap of trouble. Straight white men living in a bubble. Money, 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 leaving on the double. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do? Gonna go down in history as the dumbest old bill you ever did see. Who cares where you pee? Just keep it off the seat. HB to you're in a heap of trouble. Straight white man living in a bubble. Money, 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 leaving on the double. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do? Politicians, take a warning from me. Me and my dark car won't be long, and you surely will see. Me and my sister's gonna set you free to think your small thoughts in privacy. Hide out with your hypocrisy, fade into obscurity. We all know and we all agree. Who cares where you pee? Just keep it off the seat. Where your pee, just keep it off the seat. Thank you so much, people. Thanks, Kathy Fink, Marcy Markser, Reed Stutz, Tatiana Hargrave, and somewhere Allison Group.
Alice Gerrard, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. Let's give one more round of applause to all of the all-stars that we had up here. Thank you so much, Alice and everybody. So this is the first concert in our Folkways at Folklife series, where Folkways artists are being presented at the Folklife Festival. And the series is dedicated to our audio engineer, Pete Reiniger, who recently passed. So we're dedicating this series to him. He really made the Folkways sound, and he was always out here actually doing sound engineering, so we miss him. Sorry. The other concerts are, we have something tomorrow night, a tribute to Tito Matos, plena musician. Next week we have Los Tex Maniacs and La Marisol coming on the 30th, and then we have Sunny Jane and Grupo Rebolu on July 1st. So please come back.
Thank you all again for coming. If you ever need a break in the air conditioning, check out the Music Herstory exhibition at the National Museum of American History. And then, have a great evening. And we'll be back on the mall starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so we hope to see you again. Thank you all so much.